The pig, swine. I think we have said enough about the poisonous animal called in Arabic khinzir. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, the swine is the filthiest and foulest animal human beings could ever have resorted for food. The flesh of the swine while cooking has a very different smell from that of other animals' flesh while cooking. And even when it is not being cooked, it has a bad smell. Worms and insects take to its flesh while in the farmer's curing stage faster than any other animal's flesh, and in a few days it is full of worms. In many cases, the eater of the flesh becomes nauseated when the flesh is being cooked in early morning. It is divinely prohibited flesh, and God Allah has prohibited you and me, my brothers and sisters of the black nation, from eating it or even touching its dead carcass. Please, for your health's sake, stop eating it. For our beauty's sake, stop eating it. For our obedience to God and his laws against this flesh, stop eating it. For a longer life, stop eating it. And for the sake of modesty, stop eating it. Do you know that if we, the 22 million lost found members of our nation here in America, would stop eating this pig, his poisoned swine flesh, it would mean a great economic saving to us. And I do not think the government would be so eager to eat it themselves if we would obey this divine law against the divinely prohibited flesh. There is an old foolish answer our people have given to such advice. The white folks eat it, and my grandparents ate it, and they lived to be 75 to 80 years. If Noah and Methuselah had heard you boasting your parents lived only 75 to 80 years eating poison, they would have considered your parents as never having grown up to become adults according to their good way of eating the best food about twice a week and living nearly 1,000 of our present calendar years, which consist of 365 days. God does not punish us for a crime of disobedience to his laws when we are ignorant of his laws. But after knowledge of his laws, he is justified in punishing us by setting the full penalty according to the disobedience. As I've previously said in this book, most vegetables are sold on the public market are good to eat with the exception of those Allah prohibits, such as collard greens and the rough turnip salads. You have plenty of other vegetables to eat, and you have good beans and other than lima beans, field butter beans called baby lima beans, and black-eyed peas, field peas as we call them.